You know what? I want a 5-page MLA format essay on how in the world we go from this and this to this.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Gee, thanks, Disney. You dicks.
Say what again? Say what again? Say what again? Say what again?
What's going on, Toller Team? I've been a little down and out over the last couple of days, so I apologize for that, but there's no way in hell I could keep my mouth shut after yesterday's trailer release of Predator Badlands. What a sight to behold it was, and look, I'm not the kind of guy to judge a film before it even releases, because there's been plenty of films that were better than their trailer. There's also some that were worse, and then there's ones that turned out just as bad as we all predicted. Who could have seen that coming except for everybody? Anyway, Predator Badlands. Let's talk about it.
Whoop, whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
So yesterday, 21st Century Fox, which is pretty much Disney at this point since they acquired the company back in 2019, released their first trailer for the highly anticipated follow-up to Prey, Predator Badlands. Naturally, the internet spun up the conversation mostly about whatever the hell this is, but I'll get to that in just a minute. Bet your sweet ass I will. Well, the trailer opens up to the inside of a Predator ship, where we're looking at the skulls of presumably Predator trophies, similar to the first time we see inside a ship all the way back in Predator 2. There's all kinds of skulls here, everything from a human skull to apparently an Elder Scrolls Frost Giant skull, and even a fucking T-Rex skull. Novel idea. Novel idea. Why don't we have Disney and Universal face off against one another in the same movie? We can call it Jurassic World Predators, and whichever property wins, the other has to stop releasing rehashed, redone, retarded cash grabs of these IPs. Granted, Prey was pretty good, but everything before it that wasn't the original or Predator 2 was pretty crap. And don't even get me started on the other side of the coin. Jurassic World Dominion? Just no. Anyway, so then we're introduced to our protagonists, or antagonist. I guess it depends on the writer, but I'm down for a Predator film that has the Predator at the forefront, good or bad. I don't know how they're going to do it. At the very least, Predators have always been anti-heroes throughout the entire franchise, but they've mostly been the big bads, so I don't know how they're going to take this super strong, super fast, technologically advanced killing machine and turn him into a good guy. But, I'm here for it. So from what it looks like, this Predator is a bit younger. I mean, the tagline for the film is First Chance, Last Hunt, so yeah. According to what I could find online, this Predator's name is Dex. He's an outcast, he's out doing Predator things like trying to find the ultimate adversary to restore his honor, but along the way, he meets this person, Thea, which serves as the human ally that every single Predator film has. The only thing we know about Thea is that she's a part of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, and we know that because this. Could we be seeing a future installment in the franchise where the Predators take on the aliens? Again? I hate Disney, but there's no way they could screw up worse than AVP2. Please don't take that as a challenge, Disney. I beg you. That brings me neatly along to our first close-up look at, this. What the hell is this? You know, I'll never understand. I'll never understand why modern-day film studios choose to take already proven ideas, already proven concepts, and then decide to say, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to do that. Part of what made the 1987 Predator so revolutionary from a filmmaking aspect was the Predator itself. The legendary Stan Winston did the design for the creature, creating a fully functional animatronic head with mechanical moving tusks and mandibles. To top it off, Kevin Peter Hall, the same 7'4" man behind Harry and the Hendersons, was tasked with wearing the head along with a full bodysuit made up of entirely practical effects and makeup. To this day, the Predator used in that original film is considered a technological marvel, a masterclass in how to create a believable, hyper-realistic creature that set up the franchise to be what it is today. Now, I've seen people online complain about the look here, saying that they decided to make the Predator look more human, and as much as I'd love to jump on the Disney hate train for this, I can't for that reason. I think director David Trachtenberg is opting for a much, much younger Predator than we're accustomed to, which means he doesn't have the same malformations and size as the ones we've seen before. But that doesn't explain why Disney decided to go with CGI here. Actually, I lied. I know why they decided to go with CGI. See, it's no mystery in the filmmaking industry that CGI is pretty much a shortcut. It's expensive, which is why overbloated CGI spectacles like almost every Marvel movie at this point cost hundreds of millions of dollars. But it's easy to do in this day and age. Practical effects, on the other hand, are a long, tedious process that could take months to complete depending on the project. For instance, the original Predator I just talked about, made by some of the best in the business, it took about 6 weeks to complete. 6 weeks just to create an animatronic mask and the suit that went with it. But look what the results were. So what does this mean for Predator Badlands? Well, for me, I'm not trying to judge too hard here, but I don't have a whole lot of hope. Predator seems to be the central focus of the film, which is the first time that has ever happened, so if they can't get our main hero? If they can't get the main hero right, I'm not holding out for the rest of the film to be any good. Which sucks because I really enjoyed Prey. Sure, it had its issues, nostalgia bait, girl bossery, and some narrative choices that didn't make a lot of sense, but overall it was a pretty good film. Especially one that went straight to streaming. Anyway, have you seen the trailer? Are you a big Predator fan? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm not a mega fan like some of you folks, so I'm interested to see your reactions. I appreciate y'all for checking out my video. I'll talk to y'all later.